How's it going, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. And it's been a minute now. I have tried to record, I'd say a good maybe 10, maybe 15 YouTube videos over the past while. And every time I will start recording them, I'll get the whole intro made. Sometimes even go on big updates and spiels, but I always try to tag it in with like training footage or whatever I've been up to on that day. And then they go up the left, and then I just never post the video. So this video is just going to be an update video going through kind of where I'm at, what's been going on behind the scenes, and just getting a proper post back on the channel. And then I'll be able to kind of get more day lives going, training sessions going. And I'm going to try vlog. I have a lot of stuff coming up here, so I'm going to get vlogging all them and uploading them. So I'll run through that in a minute. But yeah, got my channel up here in front of me, and the last post was on the 12th of February 2026, and it is partially blocked in Belarus and Russia for some reason, so apologies to my followers from over there. But yeah, I thought it was I did not think it'd been that long. What's that, like 6 months ago? So getting another post up here. But where have I been, what I've been up to, what are the plans? So I've done my full push-up. Obviously I started the series, the kind of Class Monster series, I think I'd called it, of me kind of I got the episode, what was that, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then before I stopped posting, and I'm done the push-up now. So started that push-up in, when was that? Number 1 was in August, but I'd started before that. I think I reversed for a while, obviously working up food, and then kind of mid-August I started the push-up, and now it's August now, and I've been dieting for a week. So I essentially pushed up for a full year. I went from coming off my last show day, my prep low was 167 or 168 pounds, and then on stage I was like 177, I think. So let's say I finished I could actually probably get my sheets up here, but let's say I finished my push-up at 177. I pushed up to, I've actually got my sheets up here, off-season check-in sheet. Yeah, so started at 177, actually went down to 173 at one point there, and then finished that push-up at 221 or 222, I believe. When did we hit that? This is when we started coming back down. We held the 220, 221 was at the start of July. So like the 1st of July, so about a month ago. Hit that kind of peak body weight, held that for a bit, held that kind of the whole month of June into July, maybe a little bit before that. And then body weight started coming back down. My body just kind of had enough of pushing up, to be honest. I was still getting like enough food in, but a lot of performance metrics were just going down the bin. Training was feeling worse. I couldn't really keep food down. My stomach was in bits. Sleep was going. And yeah, I was just not having a good time, to be honest. I'd been eating at a peak food. I got to like 300 protein, 1,000 carb, 50 fat, and I was eating that for a good, I'd say maybe month or two, and then just died off. So I was eating about 700 carb there for like the last like month, maybe. Yeah, July. I was eating for like 3 weeks. I had like 700 carb and dropped about 10 pounds. Dropped down to about 211. Then I started actually the diet at 211, and I'm now 201 as of this morning. So I was in like 10 days. I've essentially been dropping like a pound a day. And yeah, feeling actually way better for it. I've got way more energy now. Training is going really well. I had a bit of, the meetup there was a couple of weeks ago, and I kind of really badly tweaked my hamstring and adductor. So I'm only sort of being able to get back into training them properly now. Hamstrings I can train 100%. It's more so anything that involves adductor stability. At the start of that push-up, I completely wrecked my adductor, and it's just not been playing ball really ever since. It got all right in the push-up. It was still really tight. I've never had like really good adductor training the whole push-up, but I think just recently it's gone again, so just need to get on top of that lower body mobility again, keeping them hips open, keeping that adductor stretched, and just being able to kind of move there, so whenever it does get into more compromised positions or extended ranges of motion, you know, it doesn't just injure again. But somewhat recovered from that, and yeah, we're currently on, if I actually get my food up, I'm on 300 pro. Oh no, I was about to read up the peak. So we're on 250 protein, 50 fat, 500 carbs, so 3,500 calories pretty much on a training day, and then 280 protein, 60 fat, 300 carb on a rest day. And like I say, weight has been going down steadily, feeling like I've got way more energy. Super subs have been coming down as well because I'm going into a health phase now. And yeah, first ever proper push-up done. Feel like I added on a good amount of size, way stronger now as well, and I feel like my physique has become a lot more balanced, top to bottom. Granted, it's still like, my physique is still very quad dominant. I probably need another full push-up, just essentially skipping legs, but yeah, I definitely feel like my upper body has came along quite a lot, which I'm happy about. And yeah, just the push-up went pretty much perfect in my opinion. Now, some people would say, oh, you got way too soft, but I think that's part of it, to be honest. Like, you need to, in your first sort of big push-ups, you need to get soft. You need to push that limit. Or like, I'm dieting now. I mean, I'm still not hungry. Like, I could eat no food, or not no food, but, you know, 500 carb, it's going fine. Like, I'm dropping weight. Like, the one's business, daily cardio, half an hour. And yeah, the diet is pretty easy so far. Granted, like I say, only kind of a week of proper dieting, so maybe I'm speaking too soon, but yeah, easy going so far. And then yeah, so plans now are probably run this health phase and dieting phase for the next 8 to 12 weeks, I'd imagine. See how lean I can get me nice and healthy, get some bloods done, and then go into another push-up. I have no plans of, you know, the way everyone does, like, oh, I'm dieting, secret show. Now granted, I'll never say never, but the chances of that happening are like, fucking, it's a 99% chance it's not happening. You know, I don't really want to compete right now. Just because my priorities are in other places. Like, I enjoy the process of bodybuilding, but I don't want to compete and just for the sake of it. Like, if I'm competing again, I want there to be noticeable difference in my physique, which I feel like I need another good push up before I would be like bringing a physique that I'd be happy with to the stage, and that I feel would be competitive in, you know, either classic or kind of open bodybuilding. So yeah, that is the plans. We'll see if my shape has definitely been coming back a lot more since I started dieting at the peak bulk. I'll put obviously photos up of probably the start of the push-up, peak body weight, and then yeah, I'll just put them photos, and then once I get a bit leaner, I'll put up the I'll do a video showing off how lean I am, because yeah, I just look a bit meh at the moment, because obviously I'm not bursting full from being peak bulk. I'm still holding on to a bit of chunk, so it's not, the fat and flat protocol is real right now. So yeah, but apart from that, everything is sound. Like, training going well, like I say, and then more so the focus for me right now is just coaching, and everything around that. Have my first client on stage in 5 weeks, Sam. He's looking sick. Have another client prepping called James, and he's about 14 weeks out, or not, it's actually like 14 weeks, maybe, was it last week or 2 weeks ago? He's anywhere from he's about 12 weeks out, I would say, from the plan. I say that because we don't know 100% what show he's doing yet. We're just kind of seeing when he gets in condition, and then judging from there what shows we hop into, but he's looking really good. So yeah, that's my main priority now, is just providing the best service to all my clients, getting my clients on stage, and just giving all my effort to them. I'm not more passionate about that. Not that I'm more passionate about it. I actually just find, you see, bodybuilding, I find it really easy. As weird as that sounds, it's just what I do. I do my cardio in the morning. I eat my meals. I don't feel like I have to put that much effort into it because I enjoy doing it. I'm not forcing myself to bodybuild. So it comes pretty easily to me. I don't feel like, oh my god, I have to do this. Like, there's someone in the gym sent to me the other day, like, oh, I'm doing a lot of cardio right now, and they were doing like 5 times a week cardio, and I was thinking, I like doing cardio, so the daily cardio it doesn't mean anything to me. I don't mind eating a lot of food. I don't mind not eating a lot of food based on the phase. You know, I enjoy the process of bodybuilding, so I don't find that difficult. So my actual focus, I don't have to focus on it, if that makes sense. I just have to and that's the thing about bodybuilding, you just have to make sure you're doing what you need to do. Like, it doesn't have to be your sole focus of like, I'm a hardcore bodybuilder, everything in my life has to be bodybuilding. If you're fucking doing all the shit you're meant to be doing, you're bodybuilding. As long as you're putting the effort in your training as well. That's, you know, obviously one thing you'll not see from people is they take every box, but they don't put the effort in the training. But yeah, I'm excited for Sam to compete, and we've got like a videographer kind of documenting the last few weeks of that and the show day, so I'll be able to get that up and posted, and it'll be fucking sick. And then what's in the next few weeks? So going to Gym Newry. Today's Thursday. On Saturday, going to Gym Newry for the open day to train, and my client James will be down there for a bit of an in-person check-in, see how he is looking. So I'll record that for YouTube and get it posted. I'll be training pushing arms, so should be a decent wee day there. Then the following week, I'll get my calendar up. The following week, I believe, is the meetup down in Nebula, is it? So that's Saturday's the 15th. There's a week, and then on the 29th/30th, that weekend at the end of August, I'll be going down to the Irish bodybuilding meetup in Nebula, which will be sick. I actually went to post a video about the Irish bodybuilding meetup that was here in Infinity Gym. I'll put an overlay clip there of some stuff I got in the Osmo, hosted by Neil Rennie and Infinity Gym. It was such a good day, and stuff like that, you know, I feel like is invaluable in the bodybuilding scene here. Just getting everyone in the same room, getting like leading people in the sport, high level coaches giving out information, people showing how to pose from, you know, pro bodybuilders, things like that. People have been doing it for years. It was a really good day, and just bring that whole kind of community feel to everything was definitely sick. So yeah, shout out to Neil. That was on the 1st, so like not last week but the week before, I believe. And then 2 weeks now we have this one in Nebula Gym, which I've been to before. It's such a sick gym. I was talking to Dave, the owner of Nebula, at the Infinity Gym meetup, which was cool to catch up with him. So yeah, I'll be down for that. I'll vlog that as well, so I've at least 2 videos lined up for the rest of this month. Could probably do a few full days of eatings on the diet, but we'll see if there's any food tweaks in there first. And my food's not that exciting, to be honest. Like I say, I have zero food focus at all because I'm still like scarred from the 1,000 carb. I just don't want to eat, so recording or eating meals like that is not that exciting for me. Whereas whenever I was eating prep, I was recording every day because I was so buzzing to eat my meals. Whereas now it's just ticking a box for me. Then coming, so that's the end of the week, or the end of the month. Week after that is the week after that is Callum's show in Manchester, so I'll vlog that. Then there's a week, and then there's Sam's comp on the 20th. Then there's a week, and then the week after that I'm going to a bodybuilding seminar by James Melville. I'll vlog that. And yeah, so like every kind of other weekend I've got something cool kind of planned, so vlog all them trips. I'll obviously get some more actual videos up of training, see if I can get some videographer stuff as well. It'll be cool to get some good sessions on the channel, and because Could do some Q&A stuff as well. So yeah, lots of exciting things to come over the next few months. Also, like, I have other clients that have just finished their diets, going into push-ups. I want to do a video talking about that. People who have just been dieting their whole bodybuilding career. Not bodybuilding, actually, just the whole time they've been going to the gym. I said that like way too serious, but people in their kind of physique development journey that have just been dieting the whole time, and they're just not ready to essentially diet again. You know, I've had people coming to me and they're like, "Oh, I want to diet, I want to get lean," and I'm like, "What have you been doing the last like 3 years?" And they're like, "Oh, like, here's my food, here's my cardio." I'm like, "Right, well, we have nowhere to pull from here. Let's work your food back up. Let's put some muscle in your frame. Let's actually build some muscle so that whenever you do get lean, you have a physique that you'll be proud of, not just wasting away, essentially." So yeah, I feel like that would be a good topic, because I've done that with a few of my clients. Well, I've done it with one client. Then I have other clients who they've been dieting their whole training career, but they're coming into their push-ups now. So yeah, lots of stuff I want to talk about there. But yeah, that is the update. And yeah, just excited to get back posting on YouTube. So yeah, follow along for the journey. I'll be posting a lot more consistently now. If you're interested in coaching, hit the coaching link in the bio or send me a DM on Instagram. Check out the Meat and Potatoes podcast as well. We've been active on there on the podcast. Just had a feature with Neil Rennie last week. That was a very good pod, and we've had a lot of people kind of giving us positive feedback from that one. Then I think we have another guest on for this Saturday. If not, it'll be the following week. So yeah, been active on the podcast as well, to follow along for that if you want just some kind of general chit chat, plus educational bodybuilding content. So yeah, like I say, exciting times ahead with everything, and I'll be documenting it all on YouTube. Just excited to get back posting. Like I say, like, the biggest thing for me was that whole push-up every single day, and this is what bodybuilding is like, to be honest. Every single day looked exactly the same. I would eat my meal, I'd get up early, do my cardio, eat my breakfast, reply to client messages, go to work, reply to some more messages while I'm in work, eat more meals in work, go to the gym, eat more meals, reply to more messages, go to bed. And that's what every day looked like. There's nothing that exciting going on, and that's how you make progress, is eating more meals over time, training harder over time, you know, replying to more client messages over time. And yeah, there's just, in my opinion, nothing that exciting for me to push up once that food focus is gone from you. You know, there's only so many full days of eating you can post of the same meals. So yeah, excited to be back posting. Follow along, and I'll see you in the next video.